Let's get into it. Showtime, baby.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we have another podcast, another episode of Naked with Jay. And today, I have my man. I have my man with me. And
we really getting naked, huh?
yeah, we're gonna get naked tonight. For real. Cause,
Naked with Jay.
Yeah. Getting naked, it's getting real vulnerable and just expressing yourself and really showing parts of you that you don't normally show on a daily basis. So we're gonna get him naked. Cause I see him naked all the time. But I know y'all probably want to give a taste. So I'm gonna give it to y'all, but just look, don't touch.
So sit in your seats.
Right.
Watch.
Stay back there, okay? But no, so this is my man, Bryan. You want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, Big B. That's what everybody call me. I'm her man. Like she said, we have a beautiful baby girl together. I'm actually on my own journey, weight loss journey, trying to get into personal training, and an entrepreneur, like yourself. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I lost 125 pounds. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about what's to come. Family man, love my family, love my girl. And yeah, that's pretty much Big B. Yeah.
Yes. We're gonna get loose with an icebreaker.
All right.
You want to pull the first card?
Yeah, I put the first card. Alright, so it says, what is something non-sexual that your partner can do to turn you on? That's a good question. That is a good question.
Non-sexual.
I have two things. One is when she works out with me. Like when you working out with me, it's like we vibing, we in there together, we working, we're trying to build something together, like we're building a better body, a better mind, like your temple. Like we building a temple together, which is gonna feed into our dynasty, like our life that we build.
For sure.
So I think that turns me on a lot. And you get to see the sweat. You know what I'm saying? You get it on leg day. If y'all work out, you get to see the squats. And she need a spot, so I'm back there taking interviews. And then I say watching you do what you do, like on your entrepreneurship journey.
Yeah.
Like watching you do your like your braiding and doing this and seeing you in your prime. You know what I mean? Seeing you doing other podcast interviews, that's a turn on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I'm with a boss jump. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Boss baby and boss jump. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So yeah, I say that's one. What would you say?
I would say like the same thing. I would definitely say like watching him in action. Like watching him work out, watching him trying to figure out, like trying to elevate. Like growth is so sexy. Like especially mental growth. Like when you can have a really good conversation with somebody, like that is such a huge like turn on. It's such a huge green flag. It's such a huge plus when you can have a bomb conversation with somebody. Like especially
like I don't mean to cut you off. Especially if you like 5 years in, like how we are.
For sure, yeah.
Like usually stuff dies down around this time.
Yeah,
but you can still vibe out with it. Y'all like best friends.
Yes, like a really bomb conversation like that just turns me on. Like we just vibing. Like that's sexy to me. We're going to be on here for real because we're going to be debating about some subjects. Me and him, we get down, okay?
For sure. I said it. Look, some of our date nights look like a debate. We be in this joint till 3 in the morning going back and forth, like, because nobody can throw in the towel.
Facts.
And I ain't throwing in the towel, so.
Facts.
I like these. All right. If you were a crime couple, what would be our thing? If you were a crime couple, what would be our thing?
Okay, so if we were a crime couple, what would be our thing?
I feel like, cause she loves to like give back, and I love to give back too. But I also like to be on some hardcore stuff. I feel like it'll be like we would like a Peter Pan type vibe. Like we would steal from the rich and give to the poor. Like a crime, like it just came from a movie. It's called Point Break. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Basically, they robbed like a military plane that was holding like millions of dollars, and they robbed it and they cut it over top of like Africa. So like they knocked it was like a pallet of money, and it was a bunch of pallets, and they cut it and they let the wind kind of carry it. So they pretty much paid everybody with that was underneath. So the money just was just fall. It was like raining money. I think that was tough. Of course, it was illegal, so that's a crime.
Yeah.
But it's like that type of crime, like that Bonnie and Clyde.
Just one that was just gonna help other people.
Yeah, like just giving back in a crime way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like we would definitely like robbing banks.
Like Bonnie and Clyde type.
Yeah. I mean, what other crime would I want to commit?
I mean, yeah, robbing.
Maybe like killing people who like did bad shit.
You want to catch a body for? You couldn't maintain a body. She'd be in there crying every day. Like, oh my God, what about this family? What about this? You could, nah, that is not a crime I would be a part of.
Okay, yeah, nah, I'll probably, definitely probably robbing banks. You made a good point earlier, like you were talking about how after 5 years we can still like have like a great relationship, like we talk, like we still best friends. Like we still have like those long conversations. We don't run out of stuff to talk about.
Nah, ever. You talkers for real.
Yeah. I think that's like our stuff. Like that's like our. I think the fact that we are best friends. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that really helps our relationship. 5 years, and we've been through a lot, y'all.
Yeah. We've been through a lot.
We've been through a lot.
Been through a lot, for sure. And
the fact that we have been through all of that and can still like talk. How do you feel like our relationship is right now?
I feel like it's stronger based on one thing, our communication. Like it's gotten stronger. I think, because of communication. Like we don't argue the same. Not debating. It's the difference between debating and arguing.
Yeah.
We don't argue the same.
Yeah.
Like we kind of like, we at a point now where it's like we need to get this argument out the way so we can get back focused on what we really want to get back focused to.
And I wouldn't even call it like an argument. I would call it like a discussion.
Or a discussion.
Yeah, just like a discussion. Like I feel like those are necessary in your relationships.
Sure.
Like just having a discussion on where are y'all at? Like are we progressing? You know what I mean? I think we have those conversations all the time.
Sure. And sometimes those can get a little heated because those discussions kind of look like I'm calling her out on her shit and you calling me out on my shit, which you really are, but it's also it's needed. Like I need to hear it. If somebody gonna tell me, I hope it's you, because you know me more than everybody else. You see me when I'm down, you ain't when I'm up. And
also the knowing that like that we have each other's best interest at heart.
For sure.
Like we're not coming maliciously like, oh you ain't shit, like you don't do this, you don't do that, nah, but it's just like, all right, like this is what I need in my life right now. I know we were talking to you, I think your sister.
You're pretty good.
She was, thank you.
You're pretty good.
I knew we was talking to your sister or something, right?
Under all these lights, it's like, it's like,
period. And my thing's breaking out.
You are.
But no, I think we was talking to your sister, and she was basically saying like that you got when you are in a long-term relationship with somebody over years, like you got to start to get to know each other like every 2 to 3 years. Because everyone's supposed to be evolving, they're supposed to be changing.
That's right.
And so I think we do that naturally. Like I think we're really good at that. Like being able to like stop and be like, okay, like where are we at right now? Like what do we want? You still want the same things? Like all that type of stuff. I think it's very, very important. Like because if you're not growing individually, your relationship is going to be affected in a negative way.
Let me born. Like, if I was the same guy, actually, I was much litter back then because I didn't have bills, if you want to be real. But I mean, as far as mental growth,
mentally,
like,
mentally,
if you're not, or if you're not like getting to your dreams, like if you're not progressing, you can see a little bit of movement, like I'm dropping weight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You starting to do your podcast thing, and this is not recent. You've been at this YouTube stuff for a while.
What do you feel like is the most important thing, or what have you learned when talking to me?
Listen, it's backwards. It's like you would think learn how to talk. Nah, it's listen. That's the key. I think me personally, that's key to every woman. Just listen. Because think about it, and it has to be passed back and forth. It's like a listen ball. You gotta pass it. I gotta give it to you. You gotta give it back. It depends on the day. It depends on the time frame. It depends on your stress. Depends on what you got going on in your life.
Yeah. I
think listening is the key, because if you come to me with something, let's just say, for example, it's a household issue, which is rare for us. That's why I'm using it. Like if.
Yeah, y'all, let me just tell y'all something. We don't argue about nothing.
Yeah. It's
like, we don't.
Like finances and our baby girl love you.
We don't argue about anything. We literally be arguing about, like.
I'll be forgetting.
Like, literally big, blown up arguments, right?
What we argue about? We argue about counter space the other day. Because I wanted a toaster oven.
We argue about that, or like we argue about the fact that I'm asking him for too many favors, like or like let's say
little annoying stuff,
or I'm pushing him off the side of the bed, or like little stuff that, or like let's say we're having a debate about like, but this is why communication is so important, right? Because let's say we having a debate about like Kanye and Jay-Z. That was one of our we had a real big argument about that.
Yeah, she tried to say
we're not gonna go down that.
I'm just telling what it is. We don't have to talk about it, but I'm letting her know what it was. She tried to say Jay-Z was flyer than Kanye. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Whatever y'all think is on y'all. It's y'all. But go ahead and continue what you're saying.
Okay, so anyway, basically, we could be arguing about anything, and then it'll turn into we could be debating, like, just a little, like, okay, we have a little debate, let's share our opinions about stuff. Like, look, that's my opinion. Why you get mad at me for my opinion? Like, so, like, it'll blow up because we don't know how to communicate.
Right.
Or, like, I feel like some of our arguments, like, about each other, like let's say like he's trying to help me with something, or I'm trying to help him with something, like let's say his weight, or like you're trying to tell me to be consistent, or you trying to motivate me, like little stuff like that. Like it's all good intentions, or it's all like no malicious intent. It's just it turns out into an argument because we didn't know how to communicate.
And communication is delivery too. Like I don't know everybody, because sometimes I play a role in that delivery, because sometimes I could be like too rough. Mind you, Jay had like a long day, and I'd be like, all right, get up. Like, it's time to go. Like, come on, you've been chilling too much.
Yeah.
And that'd piss her off because it's like chilling too much.
Like, well, I've been working in here.
Working all day.
Taking care of the baby. I didn't clean the house.
And I'm like, yeah, but that's not even what I meant.
Yeah.
I just meant, like, let's finish strong. And then Jordan be like, well, why didn't you say that?
Yeah.
She'd be like, why didn't you say that? Then I'd be like, I guess I should have said that. My fault.
I feel like an important part of communication is like the receiver too. Like like you gotta when you're listening to somebody, you can't hear what you want to hear. Like you have to hear what they're saying and accept what they're saying.
You can't ask a question
and with the answer in your head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We learned that in counseling.
Sure did. You see, what's it called? Regurgitating.
Is it regurgitating? I think so.
I thought that meant throwing up.
That's what I thought too, but I was like, I guess that could mean
throwing up the words. Like,
I guess that could mean like I guess you're using it correctly though. Regurgitating. Yeah, I think that's right. But it does sound like throwing up.
2 points for me.
But yeah, so I do think that's really, really important. Like, yeah, like you can't have a conversation with somebody with the answer already in mind. Like, what's the point of having a conversation if you think you already know the answer?
Talk to yourself.
What's the point? Like, listen to what the person is saying. If the person is saying, like, I don't like blue, they don't like blue.
Yeah.
You're not going to be like, no, you like blue, bro. Like, you like blue. Like, come on now. No. He just told me he don't like blue. Why am I pushing feelings on him? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like, or you're mad. You're mad. No, I'm telling you that I'm not mad. I'm telling you maybe I was a little irritated, or I'm telling you that I was not in the mood, but I was not mad at you.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh, you were mad at me. I'm not saying this is like our argument, but I'm just giving examples.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes, I mean, we getting naked. Like sometimes it is that.
It is.
Cause you know what I'm saying? We getting naked. Let's get naked. Like.
Yeah, cause there was a time I was just in a bad mood. He walked in the house and like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
You know, just chilling. Like I'm normally a very bubbly person, so when I'm not, which is rare, he comes in. I'm just like, "What's up?" I don't welcome him with the big hug or a kiss or whatever.
Yeah.
Then he like, "You mad?" No, I'm not. I'm just not in the mood. Or maybe you just irritated me a little bit and I'm trying to get over it.
Or maybe you just irritated. And anybody that walked through that joint is going to end irritation. Like,
right.
Anybody, your mom.
Right.
No, you might be giving you a little, her cry might be a little more irritating today. Like, yeah, I think that's a part of it too, just kind of letting you live.
Yeah. Just let people feel and just accept them for whoever they are, whatever they're feeling. Like, just accept them and don't judge them. Like, don't make a full judgment on somebody based off of a moment in time.
And this is a fun fact for y'all. Sorry for you, bro.
We're good.
But 99.9% of the time of your own personal arguments in your relationship, in any relationship, your friends, your parents, any relationship that you have, you could have done something different to prevent an argument. 99.9% of the time.
Yeah.
But that's a big. That pride pill is about this big.
Yeah.
For you to admit that.
Yeah.
It's a tough pill to swallow.
That's the big thing. Like, you got to be able to take accountability for the part that you played in a discussion going south.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's hard. I'm not gonna lie.
It's hard.
Because you be like, but she did this, he did this, he did. But it's like, what did you do? It's two people, maybe three people in that situation, and sometimes your role could be majority of it.
Like, I have reflected on my life, on what I could have done differently, on how I played parts in failing relationships, and all that type of stuff. And now, like, I'm ready to move forward, and now I'm ready to like cultivate relationships with people, whether I've had relationships with them already or they're new relationships, but cultivate healthier relationships that are like additive to my life because of the reflection that I did on my past. And change doesn't happen overnight, but being able to recognize it, reflect on it, and acknowledge it, that's like a really important part.
That's a great mix.
Because I could continue to sit around and blame other people for what they did do, what they didn't do. No, it ain't no hard feelings.
That's that 10%.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's no hard feelings. I played a part in that. I played a part in relationships that failed. I played a part in all that. I've acknowledged that, and I've adjusted it, and now I'm moving forward, and now I'm not accepting anything less.
Pride, we were just talking about that today. Pride is a bad motherfucker. Pride is why killings are happening. These hood killings, people dying,
oh my God,
people getting people, family separating, toxic. All that is pride.
All toxic.
All that is pride. Everything.
We wanted to be right. And at the end of the day, nothing was about right versus wrong. Like, everything is okay. If you like Jay-Z, then you like Jay-Z. Right. You're not wrong for thinking that his style is better or worse. That's your opinion. And you're not going to change. Yes. We get real naked. Y'all hearing our arguments.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She's going to start an argument tonight.
No, I'm not.
She's going to be like, I don't like that color backdrop that you have hanging.
You're going to lose a lot of people in your life if you don't have good communication.
Man,
people just not going to talk to you.
You're going to lose a lot of people in your life regardless.
Yeah.
But you're going to lose core people that you really wanted in your life if you don't have good communication.
Guess what? I don't want to lose this relationship. So we got to stay strong. Don't want to move on. I know you're sick and tired of the fussing and the fighting and the cussing, but I love you and you love me too.
Yeah, I mean, we touched on some good stuff. That was some good stuff.
Good I feel like we had a good conversation. You know, I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you beat that a kiss. After that.
Yeah, no, I feel like that was a good conversation. I feel like y'all could take some pointers from that.
Yeah.
You know?
Y'all comment on what y'all think. Comment. Let us know what other topics, what else you want to hear. Because, I mean, I'm cool with getting vulnerable. took me some time to get vulnerable, but now I do my own influencer thing and show up for Jay's podcast and her YouTubes. I know she's thinking about doing family YouTubes.
That's a good word too. Like, with good communication comes vulnerability. Like, in order to let down your pride, like, in order to have, you have to be vulnerable. Because if you're not, if you're closed off, then you, like, the conversation is not going to go anywhere. It's not going to be authentic. It's not going to be genuine because...
it's a block.
It's a block there.
It's a one piece of a block.
Yeah.
And if you had to choose to be vulnerable with somebody, I know you were talking, but let it be the woman you love. Come on, man. Like, she's going to see it regardless. Yeah. There's no point in trying to be Mr. Tough Guy, Mr. Macho, like, nigga, I mean, like, she seen you cry, my boy. She probably seen you cry. She probably seen you down.
She's seen your butthole.
Okay.
She's seen your asshole.
You've been naked in front of her.
You've been naked in front of her. Like, imagine that. Like
when you
really
arguing.
Remember,
next time you arguing at your girl. Hey, for the ladies, be like, shut that shit up. I know what your butthole look like. I guarantee you.
Like, stop all that hard shit.
Stop all that hard shit, bruh. I know what your ass is like,
I had you bent over.
Man, I bent over. I had you bent over. Come on now. I'm gonna say that in your shit. Hey, stop that shit, Shawty. You be bending over. I bend you over. Watch out. Sit down. Pipe down.
Face down, ass up.
Hey, shut up. That's my shit. So pipe down.
Cut that tough shit out.
Cut that tough shit out, sweetheart.
Hey.
Like,
what the hell?
Come on now. You better sit down and talk to me, and after this, you better make me a sandwich or something.
Okay. Don't take it to the next level.
You better get in there and put something on that stove, get that fire going.
Okay.
You a cook for me? You want to
get
naked? Now
you talking to me like that?
You want to get naked? This naked right here. Y'all ever heard of HelloFresh? HelloFresh, give us a deal or something. We shouting y'all out.
Look, HelloFresh, don't give us shit. I done bought 6 of your bags.
We talking about
haven't cooked not one of them.
Let's get real naked. She done bought 12.
I bought 8.
It felt like 12. Then HelloFresh is pretty much they drop the food off at your door, raw veggies, meats, everything you need to make dinner, basically.
Your dinner.
And some good dinners, like they had some mushroom saute, whatever. That's what the bag said. Asked me if I ever tasted it. No. Well, it wasn't.
I tried to
That's
get
what the bag said. The bag looked real. Oh my God. I'm in that thing like, oh, boy, go ahead, do your thing.
This fool, he go they gonna put some ginger.
Fat boy.
You are what? They gonna put some ginger soda.
It's an ingredient. It's like a ginger soda
for the ginger beer. But
ginger beer.
Yeah.
Say ginger beer one more time. Ginger beer.
No. They put that in there to put in the food.
I thought they gave you some free soda on the side.
He's over there on the phone talking about something. This ginger beer tastes good. I said, what? I've never bought a ginger beer in my life. Can you not eat the ingredients of our dinner?
I'm on the phone.
Being here for longer than 2.5 seconds.
Hey.
This man sucks it down.
Big man gotta eat. What else? Baya. I gotta eat.
Do you even swallow?
Do you swallow? Maybe you trying to do crazy shit. Do you swallow?
I swallow.
I know. Oh, I know.
Okay, y'all. It's a great conversation. We will be back, okay?
Sure.
Let us know what you want us to talk about. Ask us some questions, okay? Because we're always going to be here.
And we always want to support.
Yeah, and we want to get real, raw, and authentic. And maybe we'll talk about some of, like, our trials and our tribulations, like, more in depth that we've gone through. Because you never know who that could help.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I know I've had a lot of trust issues. He's had, like,
emotional control.
Yeah, emotional control. So it's like, I know people deal with that. I know for a fact that a lot of men deal with some of the same things that he's dealt with. Sure. And I know for a fact a lot of women deal with the same things that I've dealt with.
And if it's going to help y'all by me
sharing,
I don't care.
So it's like, we should talk about it. Definitely get into some of those things because it's like,
we getting naked.
Everybody goes through it, and I don't mind taking my clothes off for y'all.
Naked.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't taking clothes off of nobody. You could mentally take your clothes off of somebody.
Yeah.
And help them out and get naked with Jay.
Yeah. So, y'all, write me on Instagram at JLindsay. I'm going to put it down below. Tell me your story. We can get on here and talk to y'all.
But yeah, y'all check me out too on IG, man. I've been dropping some reels. I'm about to get back into my content creation too. Working out, giving y'all some good workout content, physical training, exercises, and y'all need a personal trainer to hit me because I'm fully out of it now. Yeah, we gonna work. Like I lost 125 in 9 months. That's a true story. Like on my heart, 9 months. So it's proof in the pudding. Ask anybody around me. So
thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like, thank you so much. If you made it this far in the video, you are the
MVP.
Like, you are a real one.
You never know who's gonna be on it.
You never know.
You never know.
Okay, we got
some heavy hitters. I ain't gonna say too much,
know.
But some people want to get in the mix.
I guarantee this is going to be one of the biggest podcasts in the world. So you don't want to miss it. And you want to be riding with us from the jump.
Ground up.
Okay, from the ground up. So thank y'all so much for watching. Follow me on all my social medias. I will put them down below. I will also put his down below. And yeah, thank y'all for tuning in.
See y'all next time.